I'm sitting across from Idina Menzel, who I've got a couple of friends who are a little bit obsessed over you.
We said we don't like to use the word obsessed.
Sorry, we don't.
Loyal.
Loyal.
Sweet.
I'm saying fanatical, but but yeah, they love you.
Thank you.
And I'm just wondering, what kind of, obviously over the years, you've met these people, your fans and stuff. What are they like? What kind of people are we talking about here?
Well, and I mean, the two shows I'm most known for are Rent and Wicked, and they actually have a huge spectrum of ages. And but I mean, for the most part, there's a lot of young people. I guess people have been, I don't know if this is your friend, but people have been alienated, the underdog, because that's what those shows are about. And so they are really, I don't know, they're really loving, great, creative people. And they send wonderful gifts and make these really crazy, cool websites. And I don't know, I live for them.
It must be interesting to be a part of. I mean, those two shows in particular are almost like within modern music. They're like kind of tentpoles of, to be a part of something like that. Did you know from the beginning stages? I mean, as a working actor, like. Not
at all.
How?
I don't know. I'm very, very, very lucky to be in two shows that are still running and not be in it anymore. But no, to be in two shows that mean so much to a younger generation, that just speak to them and have helped a lot of young people with their sexuality and feeling comfortable with that, and Wicked with the green girl and women and accepting each other for who we are and all that kind of stuff. Just really important themes and important themes for people that are growing up and I feel a tremendous responsibility to my audience because of that. So as I hated to be sick and miss a show, there's something more than any other project I've done where I just feel that connection to them.
Has the transition from theater to film been an interesting one? Because, in theater, you're a mega brand, and then, but in film, you're I guess a newbie, and so is that kind of surreal?
It's fine with me. No, I mean, honestly, if I died tomorrow and I'd be
Don't die tomorrow.
Well, all right, I'll give you the other scenario. I always think about when I do have a child, if I could, like my mom used to bring out her big boxes of her old, cheerleading outfit and love letters she wrote with my dad, who she's now divorced from, but whatever. We used to sit and go through all the old stuff. And if I could sit with my kids and pull out, my crazy black vinyl pants from Wren's and the witch's hat and the things I can talk about with my kids, I'd be so proud of at this point that I feel a real peace with myself, so that all this film stuff is just kind of gravy, and it's just getting better at that art form and learning how to be more intimate with the camera, and because 8 shows a week is so grueling, it's nice to have a balance, and then I have the recording career where I write my own music, so I have like a third part of my life that I can express myself in a different way. So it feels like it keeps me on my toes, and I don't get bored, and I'm excited about it.
It's awesome. Well, let's talk about this film, because this film actually does have a potential to be a little bit of an interesting, because here we are, it's Disney. They're kind of poking fun at themselves, and they're using all the formats that they've used, animation, CGI,
everything.
So it's a really cool project to be a part of.
It really is.
So working on this, what was it about that kind of drew you to it?
Well, first of all, I was so excited to be invited to do it, and I wasn't singing, which to me was a compliment, because a lot of times musical theater people get pigeonholed. So, and then Amy made me sing Wicked songs with her. She played Glinda, and I played Elphaba every day while we were getting into makeup. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's just. It was wonderful. I mean, I got to work with Susan Sarandon, which was incredible, and she was always telling stories on set, and she's got a million of them. And I got to wear, there's a costume ball scene, so I got to wear an outfit like this in some of my scenes, and then be in I forget what it was, like medieval times, and have the corset and the boobs up to here and the fancy princess dress, and so it was just a lot of fun. We took waltzing lessons. Jimmy Marsden and I had to learn how to waltz together, and so it kept a lot of the musical theater things that are home to me, and yet I got to work them out in a movie.
When it comes to romance, are you more of a like happy ever after type person? Or are you a realist? What kind of person are you in real life?
I'm an idealist. I have my dreams and hopes and want all that kind of stuff, and I want the fantasy, and I tend to have a little bit of the New York jaded quality that happens, but as you grow, you try to work against that, and I think that's what's wonderful about this film is that both characters are drawn into each other's worlds, and Patrick's character is, learns to dream again, essentially, and Amy learns a little bit more about real, true love.
Let's talk about the last bit, your recording thing.
Yeah.
What you're recording
I'm making an album for Warner Brothers, and it's a real pop. It's like a soulful pop album. It's no show tunes, nothing against them, but I'm just making a little departure, and hopefully it's like a crossover kind of thing that my theater audience will really enjoy, and yet it will expand into other audiences. And I co-wrote all the music with mostly Glenn Ballard, who's a big record producer, and I spent about a year and a half working on it, and very excited about it. It comes out at the end of January. It's very personal and scary to do that, to sing as your own. You're not a character, you're not hiding behind green makeup, you're singing your own words. And so I'm really excited about that. I hope people will kind of go on that journey with me.